Right, where's this girlfriend of yours then, you fool? If it's so much trouble, don't have one. Get a boyfriend instead. Or a seal friend. They don't do much. They just roll around on their fat. If that isn't perfect husbando material, I don't know what is. Where's this goyle? Wait, is a gargoyle? Wait, where did all these come from? Oh, right. Not doing that one. Not doing that one. What? Oh. Wait, where did I get the fragile delivery quest? I don't know. Oh, I remember. Bone appetite. Right, I guess I'm done here then, I don't know. Do you have a watermelon? Wait, which was the... This one.
Care for some
You don't have a watermelon. I bet these moonflower seeds are what you need for the lunar tier. Maybe combine all three of them or something. Somehow. How do you get watermelon?
Thanks for...
Fragile? Is that the name of a character in Death Stranding? Remove walls and floors? The world is basically just a suggestion in Skyrim. Oh, I don't know where I'm gonna get a watermelon. Yona will just have to go fuck herself. Oh! Herself. Do I have to go tell the mailman? Probably not. Leia Sedux. Sedexus. Wait, what? Cordon bars. Was in Morrowind but took the guise of a scamp. Oh. I don't remember that either. Frank Fontaine? Not that fool. Fontaine Fisheries. Why are all the dodgiest people fishy? Wait, so that you can make jokes about this seems a bit fishy. There's some... oh, yep, not him. The gate guard of the other town. Hopefully Reptiloid shows up soon, because I'm almost... as soon as I talk to this guy, I'm going to be out of side quests that I want to do. So, oh dear. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Get back here. Yum. Avoid the creature merchants? What do you mean? They're not exploits. They're legit things that are in the game and intended to be used. Merchant scamping coward. Oh right, scamp. I was thinking of scribs for some reason. A friendly scrib? How can one of those be a merchant?
Welcome.
You've got a wonderful line to choose from. Whoa, look at all those. Right, right, let's go talk to that guard then. And then you gotta get out of there. No, you get out of there. Yeah. Gardington. I did a thing. You ever bring an old Peachy them snaps? Who's Oh, Peach Wilkins.
Your delivery is complete.
Everybody in Bioshock's a weirdo.
Thanks. Here's what I owe you.
3,000? That's rubbish. Don't bring snap maps, they're rubbish. Get Proteus maps instead. Forgotten your Twitch password? Make notes. I have a notepad document where I have all my like usernames, but I don't have the passwords, I just have like a hint to them that only I would understand. Right. Now then, where are we going? We're going to the forest, aren't we? Sometimes I'm tempted to get back into making snap maps, but I feel like it would be a waste of effort these days. Probably no one would record them or anything. I mean, it would be fun to make them, but I don't know how active it is anymore. I'm sure there's probably still a bunch of people making them, but I feel like my efforts are probably better spent on Durg and Derms. There's your mention of Dragon Dreams for the stream. Dragon Streams. The whole world just trembled at my might. I just wish I had more ideas of what to... Oh, despawned of what to fill the world with. That's my main struggle with Dragon Dreams right now. I'm getting close to finishing the first map, but I don't know what else to put in it. Because what do you put in a plains? It's purposely like the sort of basic first map. There's no real dungeon. It's not a good place for puzzles. I can't have a bloody weird puzzle just randomly out in the field with strange magical technologies. Doesn't make sense. Not that it has to make sense. I'm sure I'll figure something out though. Right, here we go. Welcome back, Zach, with a new pack. I mean password. What? What? I see Doom Eternal. New lands mods. I just hope the the whatever, Sky Oblivion or Skywind, hopefully both of them get finished. I want to play them, especially if they're both like, if they both work together, so I can have both installed at the same time. Yeah, there's that too, since Doom Eternal's out. It feels weird to make snap maps now, or would do anyway. Carth Waston, such a weird name. Ah, my own shadow is attacking me. Why do I insist on fighting everything? It's not worth it. This one is though, because it's fat. It's taken up too much FPS. Get back here! Quick! Oh, it doesn't even do damage anymore. I've become too powerful. I pulled its liver out as well. Whoop. I should probably put those on. Gebba. I got Muff Gebba without the muff. Leather gloves, what? I can't equip that. Oh, it's an upgrade to Geb. Gebaluges. Paralyze. Poison. Yep. I guess I'll have Gebaluges. That sounds good to me. What's my here? Item drop rate, oh. Yeah, I'd rather have that then actually. Oh! Oh! Clumsy menuing. I've got dark hand power. When do I get dark cloud power? Or dark chronicle? That's a point. Butane likes Dark Cloud. Has he played Dark Chronicle though? Apparently that's like better in a lot of ways. I need to get around to playing that. Who cares about Dark Wall? No one. None of the words even have an effect on it. Pahama here. What's Asher? Paralyze. I kinda want Paralyze, but I'd rather have item drops. To be completely hornets with you. Earth, Wyvern's Claw. Where did these weapons come from? I don't remember having all these. Sorry for this. Find it in second-hand shop. Yeah, that sounds good. It's one of those that, at least I feel like I remember it being one that doesn't show up very often. For cheap, but hopefully someday. Beastbane. Very heavy, but it's also worse. All of these weapons are worse. Probably because this one's upgraded a bit, maybe, is it? I don't know. Isn't a fanny pack... Wait, doesn't it go on your butt? Or is that only in America? Because in America they call your butt the fanny, don't they? But in the UK, the fanny is the vagina. Hello? Anyone home? Oh yeah, bum bags, that was it. Weird. Yum. Can I sit on the stump so that I can be stumped? Lol.
Beware.
What? Your beard?
Beware.
I've got loads of them.
Words? What do you mean?
Contagious words.
Must be the black scroll.
Those who dream.
Oh yeah, there was all that stuff about dreams recently, wasn't there? Some letter or something I got that kept saying dream. It's gonna be a long one. Where's Reptiloid? He better not miss it. Maybe I should poke him quickly, just to let him know that it's happening. Where is that lad? Oh no, he's playing Deep Rock Galactic. He's gonna miss the shite. Oh, I guess he can watch the VOD later. He was warned.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment.
Whoa.
There's a strange new sensation in
What is
my
this?
mind.
What is this massive text box? Hi Blaze. He's playing videos. This is a video, pre-recorded. I just predicted that Blaze would be in the chat about this time. Hopefully I was right. But how is Blaze? Ice's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What?
What's going on?
I don't know. The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man. Who are you?
I don't know.
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
Oh, nice to meet you. We heard something happened in this village, so we came to see if we could help. My name's Maya. The mayor stared at Rakaya and Vice.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
What?
In your dream?
What the nobsence? Supposed to go out with some beers? Oh, that's alright. Beer's rubbish anyway. It's piss with foam on top. Wait, who said what? Oh, did you say he was playing a game? Well, you know, it's you. I miss all your messages. Maybe. Going out is nice. See the sun set across the Keenacades. The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the forest of myth. Fuck, I'm out of here then. Those who caught tit were cursed to fall asleep, to live forever within the world of their own dreams. Oh, they're just ripping off Dragon Dreams now. That game's about people being cursed to dream. Forevs? Can't believe it. NieR Dreams. Crossover. He might be dead. Oh, ketchup. Probably sounds about right. If someone gets married to Blaze, they probably wouldn't live for very long. As in, because it's too hot in Portugal, nothing else. You are dream. Man, butane is so dreamy. The village mayor had determined the death dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Oh, he's dead. Ah, Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here. Are you saying
He said.
that we have been absorbed into your dream?
This is very mouldy, this is. Because you're a cat. Probably. And they're evil. Hellspawn.
Well, yes.
Said the mayor?
Think you have.
In other words, we've caught the death dream?
Said Drakaya. Before the mayor could confirm Drakaya's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
No one does. It just kinda happens. And then time is missing.
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
Oi, he didn't say that. How do you know? The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Drakaya had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream.
Said the mayor.
A certain conversation, a specific word.
Gone.
Something.
We've left. Drakaya and Voice racked their brains. Rack. There's that word again, but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider. Too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations. Yeah, just like everything we talk about here in the chat.
Grimoire Weiss
Sorry?
does not engage in meaningless conversations.
I mean everything I say. The mere suggestion that Weiss chose his words carelessly seems to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator.
How do you know he's a bloated gas bag? He doesn't have a voice. He's so bloated and gassy that he can't speak, because there's too much bloat and fart to speak through.
It has demolished it utterly.
Oh fuck. Irritated, Voice looked skyward, soared, as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Drakaya like a contagion. Wait, Drakaya said suddenly, did someone just say contagion? Yeah, that game. Don't talk about that game. Is it good? I don't know. Oh wait, yeah, I am the narrator. I thought Vice was cool, he just called me a bloated gas bag. I'm not bloated at all. Maybe the other one though. Yes, I believe so. What of it? Oh wait, was that Weiss? I don't know. Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Weiss aside in the process. You must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming or something that dreams... or... oh, what the hell was it? A sheep? Cried Voice suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Drakaya's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said, I'm sure of it. Those who dream. Why that specific bit? All of the walls have been shattered. Oh no, not the Unreal gas bags, they even fart. The time of the century of preparing to lay eggs. Oi, a male! The males don't lay eggs, I hope. I have been wondering what that feeling is though. No. No. Just need more fibre in the diet. Not really. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Drakaya. That sounds right, he said as a stray of sheet paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. Oh yeah. Oviposition. Position. Not DMC5 though, please. I don't want V to put his eggs in me. That's probably what he does when he pins them to the wall. For the last month I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. I don't know, because V is the least attractive of the main three characters. Personally. Not that I particularly want either of them, or any of them. At least he's got a bird. I wouldn't mind the bird depositing its eggs inside me. I would actually. Oh. Drown my sorrows of that thought. Voice immediately fired back. I applaud the foresight of what it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should bend your efforts towards escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. Oh shit, I hope it's not his penis then. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realised I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I lost my place because I looked at chat. Yeah. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. Just pinch your arm. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the colour out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again, Isaac. I want us to be free. I won't stop trying till it happens. Drakaya nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second, I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said Drakaya, just ask. Now hold on, I did not just say that, what? Silence! Cried Vice. The grimoire looked from Drakaya to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Vice's face is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor, you told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing it. But yet you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? Constipation voice. Vice is constipated permanently. Yeah, this happens sometimes. Sometimes I just don't believe that I am actually me, because who could believe that they're as perfect as this creature? No, not really. The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god! It's Forrest, he said. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. Oh shit, neither did I. Great. Good job I brought a spare pair of undies. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Vice, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing forms of Drakaya and Vice. We're all counting on you. As Drakaya slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck with a sense of déjà vu. As in déjà vu. I saw this man once before, he thought, but where? Drakaya's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Oh god, come on. I don't want to play a visual novel without the visuals. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. Smoke me a kipper, I'll be back for breakfast. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around them. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Ow! Additionally, Vice was proving to be spectacularly poor travelling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Drakaya to pick up the pace, and grumbling about their slow progress. Headphones in? Oh dear. Brit bongs. British drugs. Containers. That's what a bong is. I think there was someone either commented on videos or was somewhere anyway in the past called Britbong. I don't know what it means though. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Drakaya snapped. Okay Vice, cram it for a second would you? You don't have to walk. Drakaya leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. Who the hell tied knots in my back? Doesn't even make sense. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophone of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Drakaya slapped his hands over his ears. Ow! And screamed to be heard. Vice, what's going on? Drakaya could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled. And then, just as Drakaya's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover... What? Somebody call me? No, you just ran for cover, piss off. Oh, sorry, goodbye. The sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the wood. Oh. Shaka-kaka, shaka-kaka. They're making music. Chuk-chuk-chee. Woo-woo-wooma. Shik-shik-seek. Bearer. Shik-shik-lest. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Drakaya began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. Yeah, that sound. The bugs are having sex. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. Yeah, almighty yeah. Somehow one of the most memorable characters, even though that game was bad, and I haven't gotten far enough in either of the remake attempts to put him in the game. He wasn't even in Virus Blitz. Wait, yes he was. Never mind. He was in 2. It was a running gag. One with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Head? 2 heads are better than 1? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. Oh, secret, I guess. Seesaw. Yeah, I guess. Something that's ideal with 2 people, but dangerous with 3. Oh, it's a seesaw. Vice's mouth flew open, but before he could say anything, the world suddenly shifted. Reen wah. When Drakaya came to, he was once again surrounded by the sounds of insects. The cries of the insects were creating words he had heard somewhere before. What? Was I wrong then? I guess so. The same dialogue. Okay, a secret then, I guess. Inwardly furious that Vice left the task to him, Drakaya sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. Seesaw made sense. 3 with it is dangerous, because if there's a 3rd one, he's probably like balancing on it stupidly like a bloody idiot who's about to fall and get a concussion on the playground. The weight and distribution? Yeah, I guess so. What would the 3rd one be doing though? Just standing there watching? I don't know if he counts as being with it. Getting hit by the saw? Oh fucking no. It's a secret, right? The sound of the insect stopped as suddenly as it began. The music is changing depending on the situation. The forest undergrowth parted before Drakaya like a rippling wave, opening a new path. Ripley. The forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Rakaya moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. A porpoise. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Rakaya after a bit. Voice spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Rakaya picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Light? Fuck. Absurdly easy, barked Vice. Now answer it. Rakaya grit his teeth. Shouldn't it be gritted? I don't know. And tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He hasn't got a neck to strangle, just a spine. He's right after all. This one is pretty easy. Sunlight. Sunlight! A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. Zero Dawn. In all my years, said Vice softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps... who's this now? I don't know. Perhaps I've misunderstood the intentions of this place. He's getting older by the second. Hey, look! Cried Rakaya, awakening Vice from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Someone who's got good taste in where to live. I want to live in a forest with internet. Rakaya walked over and pounded Vice up the arse. Oh, I mean on the door. Pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. This is forever. They couldn't be asked to make a game this time. It's just book.